Delay everything. Everything's delayed or postponed or postponed. Movie releases delayed / postponed. Concerts cancelled or postponed. Outdoor events cancelled. New cars postponed. New tech wizardry postponed or delayed. So yes, it's the same here with Microsoft 2020. Now, it's not all bad news. They say that they're prioritising the health and well-being of their team. Well, that is what I'm doing. I'm in lock-in as well, and none of us are working anymore, and it's shocking. So anyway, here's what they go on to say. They continue with unwavering commitment to remain connected to the community as they continue to develop the next iteration of Microsoft Flight Simulator. They're focused on delivering an updated alpha build. Once that process has been completed, they will turn their focus back to Feature Discovery Series videos and etc, and all the updates. This is a temporary measure, they say. Here's the good news with regards to the alpha build update. The team is currently focusing on releasing an updated alpha build, which we're planning to release next week. Yeah, let's see if that happens. Build notes for the upcoming alpha update. Highlights. We've added groups to multiplayer, and while still in early development, you should be able to add friends and find them on the world map and click to join them. Brilliant. We've added training missions for those of you who are new to Flight Simulator. These missions will take you through the basic controls, attitudes and instruments, and takeoff, level flight and landing, which is the hardest part for you guys that are new. The Cessna 152 has been added and is now cleared for takeoff. Interesting when they mention training flights and the Cessna 152. I will get to that now in a minute. We've added live events which are time limited activities, and we will plan to switch out with different events frequently. Peripheral support have been improved and more devices added. Please note that due to these changes, previous mappings from the alpha will no longer work with the current alpha. Oh, we've got to remap our controls. Brilliant. We are hard at work preparing for airliners in the release in the next alpha update. So new content, training missions, the Cessna 152 and Sedona Landing Challenge. Now I do find it interesting they match training missions with the Cessna 152, because guess what the training missions will be on? They'll be on the Cessna 152. For those of you who are new to flight simming or flying at all, the Cessna 152 is the most popular trainer in the world. You will see it in every training school pretty much all over the world, okay? And that's actually the one. I have thousands of hours on the Cessna 152 and I give instruction on it. Well, I used to, seeing as we've been temporarily grounded, which is a bit of a bummer. But the even better news is that flying a Cessna 152 in real life is achievable, and it's very achievable even to get your license. Spread it out over 2 years. I know each flight is probably about $200, probably less than that where you are. It's probably $200 where I am. It is achievable. And you can, fly your Cessna 152 in the flight simulator and go to a flying school and fly a real one. But don't think that being good at the flight simulator is as good as real life. It's not. But it really, really does help. So that's just fantastic. Plane-specific updates, they say. They have updated the Cessna 172, the DA40, the DA62, the Beechcraft Bonanza, and the TBM 930. So they've all been updated, I presume, in the alpha, as well as we're getting the 152, which is great. With regards to alpha invitations, they say there have been a number of discussions in the community regarding alpha build access recently. We are continuing to discuss our current participation strategy and will finalise any changes communications with the community. Once we release the updated alpha build, our current top 3 tasks regarding the alpha participation are as follows. Ensure that everyone that has received an acceptance email has access to the alpha. Ensure that those who registered for early pre-release build testing have access to the alpha. And number 3, access alpha participation options for adding more people as quickly as possible. So there's hopefully the good news. Please do let me know in the comments if you're still waiting for the alpha access, and please let me know if you got it since I last spoke about alpha invitations. As I've been a flight instructor for many years, I do love giving simple techniques and complicated navigation procedures, and all tutorials for that matter with regards to flying in real life and in the flight simulator. So when Microsoft 2020 comes out, I do intend to make more of these videos. This is one of the few videos I've made with regards to VFR Navigation. I've put a link in the upper right hand corner in the exclamation mark there, and I'll put a link in the description below if you want to have a look at this video and let me know what you think, if it works for you. I do pride myself on making very, very simple tutorials on very complicated subjects. 090. But look, you don't need that because you got your thumb. If you measure from the very beginning of your knuckle to the tip of your thumb, that'll measure 10 nautical miles in 1.5 million scale. And the good news is everyone's thumb is the same size. There you go. Aren't opposable thumbs great?